I was born in Bratislava, Pressburg, close to Austria. I went to the Orthodox school. We grew up 7 children. In the evening, they pulled out some drawers and we were sleeping there. My mother was a housewife and she was really very devoted to the children. In 1939, when Hitler came, the German came over to Bratislava. We was forced labor and I was crying why I have to be a slave for the German. My mother said, teures Kind, und der Allmächtige wird helfen und wir be free again. Aber es never happened.
At 14, my grandmother's life was shattered. Her 2 younger siblings were sent on the Kindertransports, and she was sent into hiding. 2 years later, her parents were tricked by the Nazis into revealing their hiding place, and my grandmother gave up her papers to rejoin them.
In 1942 started the real transport already to Auschwitz. We was 2 days in the train. We was 200 people in one place, screaming, crying, the kids. I will never forget this. The SS pushed me out, said, you young, go to work. And I couldn't have the opportunity to kiss my mother or the brother. And my father said, teures Kind, be strong and don't forget from where you come. Sei fromm und alt. Das was closed the door and I never saw them again.
The imagery of Mrs. Adler's father giving her that last potent message before he separated from her, that has been the guiding light which has supported her and strengthened her through her entire life.
These words gave her the strength and the commitment to create a beautiful family in the ways of her father.
If the last thing your father chooses to tell you before he goes into the line of the gas chamber is never forget who you are, you're never going to forget who you are.
After the war, I went married right away. I met my husband through my best friend. I got a very religious Orthodox wedding. And after this, we went to Israel. But I will tell you, I was wondering if I should keep it up when I went through so much. And then I remember I have to do it for my father. He told me I should know from where I come.
The words, remember who you are, were seared into her neshama.
When I came to America, I was not giving up. We went through Auschwitz, we went through Israel. We have to be strong and we will do it in America.
Mrs. Adler and her husband Emmanuel Zichron Livracha are the sort of people that we would like our young people to grow up wishing to emulate.
My grandfather Adler was a real example of a Baal Midas. His character traits were so special. My grandmother has always been a bastion of strength. She's always a Baalas Chesed. She's always doing for others.
When Ari was born, he was my first grandson. And my husband was so happy. Friday afternoon, the 13th of December, in the factory, when we heard the news, he said, God love us. We got a grandson. And now, we're starting now a new life with grandchildren.
Mrs. Adler is a true Eshes Chayil. She's raised a family with unparalleled beauty, and her involvement with the community and devotion to the community and commitment to the causes is something that is remarkable.